Here's a game. It's a 3-stone handicap game. Yeah. So I get 3 stones and he only has half a point of Komi. So anyway, it should be a challenging game for me. So he placed a stone. Let's approach it. Could approach from either side. This board is entirely symmetrical. He backs off, and this is like the normal Joseki here. not one of these funny AlphaGo inspired moves. So if he plays there, why don't I protect this corner? And then, yeah, he's trying to split this side. So let's play over here as well. Then defend the corner. So he's got the beginnings of a base over here. He's got a 3-space extension. Yeah, after he extends up like that, that's probably a decent way to play. And this protects the corner. It's actually maybe not the most appropriate move at this particular point. But, okay, so let's pincer from this side, or approach from this side. That's another pincer. And then block from this side as well. He can jump in here. Here's a point he can jump in at, but he decides to jump out instead. So I'm going to do a 2-space jump over here and try and claim some territory on this side. Like I said, there's a weakness here. Probably can jump into the corner here, maybe even here. Yeah, so he goes for that immediately. So let's I jump out with this stone. Let's jump out and with a knight's move. Maybe try to connect up to this side, see if it's possible. And he goes in for the corner. Makes sense. And he extended once. So I can block. I can also cap over here, I think, or attach. Okay, and block this way. So I was thinking those were kind of small moves. I mean, I could have Haned underneath here at S2 and stopped him from encroaching into the corner. I can still play at S2 if he doesn't defend that, but he might decide this is kind of a small move at this point too. Oh no, he wants to. Okay, so let's completely seal that off, and that will force him to connect. So I can play in here. But yeah, those look like small moves. I mean, I think I should play somewhere over here. And get some influence on top of these stones over here. Let's peep at that connection there, see if he wants to. Yes, he does. Okay, and then jump out with these stones. So they say if you have one weak group, you should be able to manage it. So this is a weak group. This I think is okay. Right? It's got space for eyes over here. And just keep jumping out, and then maybe jump to the side over here. So I wonder if I can separate his groups. Is it possible? If I come in here, he can Atari that stone. But maybe I can kind of split him like this because I have this move here. Let's see if this works. And I've isolated these 3 stones from his other stones. But I don't know. There may be something he can play in here. Can he cut here? I connect, or he cuts here, play up, and then maybe goes after this stone. Yeah, whichever place he cuts to, I will have to connect there. And I do have to make sure this group lives. There may be some, yeah, so that was an interesting cut there. Now, if I come on top and he extends, I connect, he extends, so he goes here, here, come on top. Yeah. Oh, this group is in Atari. I have to extend. Sorry. I was calculating something that didn't make sense. So I am threatening to capture those two stones by coming on top. He extends, I block, he extends, and I capture. And that would be good for me. So he should probably keep coming out. Then I can turn and capture these stones, but I do have to worry about these guys over here. Okay, so he decided to abandon those. So I'm going to go ahead and capture those stones because it strengthens this group here. If it comes into trouble, I can always capture and generate some extra liberties here. And yeah, and so he's trying to get some mileage by going after the corner with these stones. Let's see. I kind of want to connect here because it feels like this is pretty weak, but I guess it's not that much of a problem just yet. It fills in here, I'll connect. If he cuts here, I can capture that stone. So let's jump out this way from these guys and just you know, use the weakness of this group to build my group in the center here. So at some point I want to come back and Hane underneath over here. Let's see, is this cut any good? I guess not. I would have to play a preliminary move. This move here at K2 would threaten that cut. Yeah, so he comes inside. Let's protect that. Maybe he can live in the corner, in which case my group would be dead. I have to be pretty careful here. Okay, so let's take this point. This gives me some eye space over here. And I'm threatening to wedge between these two stones. Yeah, so he goes there. Well, Atari. And block over here. If I block over here, he Ataris this stone. I extend. And he comes in here. See, if I block here and he extends and I block and he extends, I think just blocking here is good enough to capture these stones. Don't think they have enough room to make a life there. Yeah, so he starts going after these stones, which makes sense. Okay, let's block in this direction. Okay, we're going to come on top here. I suppose he's playing all these fighting moves because he's playing with the handicap, so he's behind in territory, so he's creating a lot of fights to try and force some mistake on my part. Okay, is he just going to live there? Let's Atari from this side. So I'm going to be happy if this group lives. I'm going to let his group live if he wants to. But I'm not going to let him connect up. But as long as I can place this group in Atari, then I'll go ahead and take that. And now this group is safe. And this group is pretty safe. Okay, and so he's just securing this group. This
10,
cut here doesn't
9,
gain me anything.
8,
Okay, so
7.
let's make sure this guy doesn't go anywhere.
Seven, 6,
Yeah,
5,
so he jumps out in the
4,
middle of my stones
3,
over here.
2, 1.
So I want to stay connected. Make sure I stay connected, and I want to try and keep him from getting too much going here. So let's extend out with this stone. So he managed to grow a little bit in that direction, and keep these stones cut off. This is interesting. So he's connecting out this way. See, so let's make sure I have two eyes. There's one eye here. Yeah, he's got my stones cut off from the center. These three I'm not worried about because they have open space here and stones to look at over on this side. What I was more worried about was, is this a living shape here? But now I can kill these and I have an eye in here. So this is a living shape here. And yeah, and he branched out in that direction. So let's jump out here. And let's go to the side. So maybe he's going to try and surround these stones and kill them. Okay. Then I'll go out in this direction too. So I need to make some shape here. Extend here. And let's cut in this direction. Okay, so he's going to let me connect up. He's kind of prying into this area, so let's let's see what we can do here. Okay, we'll connect up to the side here, and see, we can jump out in this direction now. And let's make sure we secure our base under here. here. And block over here. Okay, so we're starting to get into in-game kind of activity. Yeah, he's trying to expand his territories. I could look to poke into C18 over here, and I probably should. And let's see, I can play a move like this, try and expand this group into this area. And maybe over here, try and keep him from building too much in this area. And come out on this side too. So I can start poking at all of these weaknesses. He seems to be overextended in a number of areas. But maybe he's gotten enough territory here that it will all work out. I poke through there. So I wonder about this. If he will block there. Okay, let's Atari that group. And connect over here. So this group, does it have enough eyes to live? Oh, there's a move over here that's a big move too. At B9, I should have played that probably a little sooner. Okay, so he's going to try and cut these guys off. If I come here, he cuts. I block, he connects. So let's connect first. Okay, let's block over here. And now let's take this big move over here. Okay, we'll connect here. See, we can push through there, but he'll block and off to connect. I can Hane here. Can come out here, here. Wonder if I can wedge here, and he Ataris. I guess not.
10, 9.
I can kind of peek over here and there. I can peek and poke. Can look to maybe cut these stones off if he doesn't connect. And if he does connect, then I can extend in here. Okay, well that's a good move. That's an Atari. I don't want to hold on to that stone. But I think he has to come back and connect over here. Yeah, that's is that a good way of connecting? I can Atari here and extend, but these stones are not cut off from anything. This move kind of threatens to cut those stones off. Yeah, so he connects there. I'll connect here. goes there, so let's connect here, make sure I don't lose my eye space over here. So this group of stones is connected here, yeah. Here. I mean, I could fill in all these liberties and then play that cut. It still doesn't work because he's got 2 stones there. Okay, so we just filled in there. Let's see, do I have anything bigger here? I come in underneath like this. Probably I should finish off this corner. Okay, so I feel like I have a pretty big edge in territory. Let's see, I have this corner, I have some space here. He has this, yeah, he has a big space here. Let's connect. Doesn't have much space in the middle though. That's dead. Yeah, I think I should be winning this game. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, so he's forcing me to connect in various places. Makes sense. Here, let's play this stone, keep these guys connected here. And let's make sure we're connected over here as well. I might play at the 3-3 point here just to stop that 3-3 invasion. I don't know if it can live, but it could be a ugly fight. And you know, I feel like I'm enough ahead that I can play a slow move like that, as long as he's not playing a move that threatens me. Let's see, this is kind of threatening though, isn't it? Can I cut it off? Ah, yes, we just extend in that direction. Let's see. Yeah, let's make sure I'm all connected through here. Yeah, so this is connected to that. It's connected to that. Let's come back and play that 3-3 point just to eliminate that invasion and see if he could do anything else here. I'm going to come back and play it, I think S7 here to kind of clear up the boundaries on this side of the board. Okay, yeah, let's block here first. Okay, so if we connect here, yeah, 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 I just realized that. Okay, so can these groups live independently? If I connect here, then that's alive. Does this guy have 2 eyes over here?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6.
That's to keep him from doing a throw-in. He had a throw-in there that would eliminate that eye. But now I have an eye here and an eye over here. Connect. And I take. Yeah, so those are my two eyes. So he forced me to live there. I could take back the ko at any time too now. And I also think I have two eyes here. There's one in this area and one in this area. Can push, force me to connect. So I should probably connect here, and there's an eye there. So I'll start by connecting there. Okay, do have to be careful over here. He's got 4 liberties, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have enough liberties. But at some point, I may be, yeah, these are all connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liberties. So at some point I have to be careful that I don't get fewer liberties than he has for this group. Yeah, so he's starting that. Okay, so let's attack that stone. It's a way of creating an extra liberty for his group. Let's take. So now he's back to 3 liberties. Just have to make sure there's no throw-in against these stones here. So like if he had a stone at E1, that would be a threat. It'd force me to connect. Okay, so he's taking away some outside liberties, but I don't have to worry about that yet. So I'm going to follow the rule of correct play here, which is not to make needless moves. I'm going to connect over here. This guarantees an eye no matter where he throws in. And then I'll have an eye down here too. So let's take these stones. Make sure this group has an eye. It has an eye here, and I'm getting an eye over here. Even if he takes that ko. So there's a couple of kos going on. There's this one and this one. But I don't think they have a lot of significance. And I am going to connect here, so keep him from destroying that eye there. Let's see, I can extend out in this direction. So we're doing kind of small moves here. Is this really the best I can do? Can block here, keep him from taking more space away there. Can connect here, I can push in here, I can hane underneath. Or else I can come out here on this side. It looks like there's some things to be done over here and here, maybe that are stronger. Okay, so let's come out in this direction. And let's connect here. Let's push in here and take that guy. So yeah, he extended there. I was about to extend there, so that was good. I mean, he connected there. I was about to extend at L18, so Good timing on that move. And I'm just going to connect up at N18 there if he comes to L19. Otherwise, yeah, there's a little bit of a trick there. Okay, so we stay connected here. The trick I was thinking of is if I hane here at K19 and then he descends here, it's actually a double threat. So I'm going to just let's see, is there a danger that this guy will get cut off? It can connect here,
8,
here, here.
7, 6.
Yeah, let's just connect. And connect. Okay, so I'm going to connect here first, and then I'm going to hane at K19. And let's count the liberties over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's trying to destroy my I space over here. I don't understand that one. I don't think it works. Yeah, I have to connect here. He could have tried pushing, I connect, and pushing, I block, but then that group is an Atari and he connects and I take it. So it didn't work what he was trying, but it was an interesting idea. Okay, yeah, so I think this is pretty well settled. I have a hane here at G1. Another one at T6, or a push in at R5. I could play at T13, or here at K19. So where does he play? He played here. Well, let's start over here, since he's playing on this side of the board. Connect, still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties in this group, and he still has 3 liberties. Okay, I connect. Do I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties? But when I capture this stone, that gives me a liberty back. Okay, but so he got this hane in, so let's block. He has to come back and connect. I can push in on this side. I can take that. Take that ko and connect. So this is all pretty well settled. There's still T13 here and K19. Well, let's see if I can count this. Okay, he's just filling in there. Let's do that move. Connect. Now he took a ko there, but this is still connected here. If he throws in here, I can capture it, And if it goes anywhere else, I can connect here. And that group has 2 eyes. Okay, so I don't have to worry about
10,
that ko. Let's
9,
throw in here, or not throw in, let's honey here. And connect. So he's playing there. Eliminated one of my liberties. Here, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, and he has 3. So let's take the ko. Where did he play? Okay, and he played there. Let's connect. Oh, I can play here. Yeah, I was just noticed that. I could play at E8 and eliminate one of his liberties. Okay, but he took that away. I mean, eliminate one space of territory if I'd played there. Because when he plays there, he gained 1 space of territory. So I could have done that. Okay, I can take here. And fill in. After I fill in, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. So, and he still has 3. So I'm trying to set a good example by counting the liberties each time. And he passed, yeah, so everything is settled. Let's see what the results are. Yeah, it came out close at first, but then it rethought and it came out at 75. Yes, I had a pretty good lead because of these captured stones over here. Let's say thanks. And good game. And accept those removed stones. So yeah, these are dame points. Those are don't belong to anyone. These are dame points here and here, here and here. And this attempt to capture this group failed, so those 2 stones got lost. Let's see how many those points are captures. Yeah, it was 18 captures and 57 territory. So I'm actually ahead in territory on the board, and not counting the captured stones. But well, it's tough. When you're playing against a handicap, you have to play aggressively, and sometimes that backfires. In any case, I thought that was a very interesting game, so I will upload this one and see you guys later.